nachos.
And this recipe couldn't be complete without Simply Appetizers salsa and chips. We'll let you know a little bit more about that in just a second, but I want to tell you, the salsa chicken is a recipe that I've been doing since I first got married to Chris, and he loves it. I've kind of put my own little twist on it and perfected a few things. So hopefully you guys will like it just as much as we do. It's super quick, so you can make on a weeknight meal, and it's as delicious to even entertain with. And then we're going to kind of take that recipe and make some nachos with it. Super simple. I think I'm going to have it with this one on Maria. We'll see. Are you ready, Maria?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get started on making this.
Salsa chicken with nachos.
Here we go.
To get started on this recipe, first I have 2 chicken breasts that I'm just going to sprinkle with some taco seasoning all around on both sides.
Exactly, and the taco seasoning we just got from the store. If you make your own, more power to you. And we opted for the less sodium one. We always do it when it's an option. So while Maria's doing that, and you can kind of pat it down in there, almost kind of make it a rub. So yes, very good, kind of rub it all around. We're definitely washing our hands after this, right, Maria?
Yes.
That looks great. While she's doing that, I'm going to cut up a couple of vegetables. I have 1 green pepper. And what I like to do with the green pepper is just kind of get in and slice the seeds out. The seeds and the ribs. All right. And then when you do that, it goes ahead and pops the seeds and ribs out. So it's kind of a nice way. And then I can just chop it just like this so it makes little rings. Does that look good?
Yep.
And then I also have 1 red onion, or what Maria likes to call
purple onion.
Purple onions. And then I'm just going to cut little rings, kind of like I did with the peppers. And just a couple slices. It doesn't even take that much. Like just one of these. And then we'll pop them out like this to make little onion rings. And this next step you can actually eliminate if you want. However, I like the texture of browning the meat first before I put it in the oven, because it kind of gives it a nice little crust over top, since Maria did this little dry rub on it. Yeah. So we're going to head over to the stove and just brown this chicken for a couple minutes on each side. So the chicken has been on the skillet for a couple minutes over high heat, and I'm just going to go ahead and flip it and see it's got that nice kind of brown markings on it. Very nice. That's exactly what we want.
Our chicken has slightly browned, and we have put it on some aluminum foil. Now to make this salsa chicken, we need to add on Simply Appetizers salsa.
Yes, and it is absolutely delicious. Simply Appetizers salsa is a local business that makes chips and salsa. They're all gluten-free, GMO-free, and it tastes so fresh. And that is amazing, being that it's jarred and packaged and in the store. You just don't get that. With this, you do. It's amazing. It comes in mild, medium, and hot. Today we're using
mild,
because Maria, her palate's kind of, it's getting better. You're getting a little bit more used to spicy things. I love spicy things, so I would do the hot, but we're doing the mild today.
Now we are going to add on some green peppers.
So yeah, go ahead and just pop it right on top. Exactly. This is, yep.
And purple onions.
And purple onions. That's what we're doing today. You could even add corn, any vegetable that, yeah, I should have gotten corn because she actually likes corn. And then also for mine, I'm going to add on some jalapeños because I want a little bit spicier. But if you don't like them, yeah, no, that's why this one's going to be yours. So I'm going to show you. This is awesome. Our chicken hasn't cooked all the way through yet, right?
Right.
Because we just browned it on both sides. So now we're gonna kind of just wrap this up like a little package. No, Maria, it's not Christmas. And we're gonna place it onto a baking sheet. And we're gonna finish baking this, but I gotta get started on mine first.
Chicken is done cooking, but now we just need to add on a couple more ingredients.
Yes, what are you gonna add first?
Some lime juice.
Lime juice.
Are there any seeds in lime? No,
you're good. You can go ahead and just squeeze it. There are some seeds, but not in that one. It looks good. And I'm just chopping up a little bit of fresh cilantro. Both of these, that's perfect. Both of these ingredients are just gonna kind of help liven it up a little bit.
Ooh.
Look good? Mm-hmm. All right. Now all we have to do is
try it.
That's right. All right, so we're diving on in. Chicken is cooked perfectly. The nice thing with cooking in those little pouches, it really helps to kind of keep it very moist and stuff, which is big with chicken, right?
Right.
Okay.
What about ketchup?
Oh yes, Maria has to have ketchup on chicken. I almost forgot. Alright, now we're legit. We got the ketchup. Alright, go ahead and try it. There's your piece. And I'm going to try it with some of the vegetables and the onions. Again, you can add pretty much anything you want to this. Is it good?
Mm.
Can you taste the salsa?
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mm. So good.
That's good.
Double. We're doing
the salsa is really fresh and it complements that lime and cilantro that we added at the end. Do you taste that?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So delicious. I think you're gonna love this too. Serve this with a little bit of rice and beans and you got yourself an A+ meal. That's what I'm telling you.
Right. Hold on, Mom. We have another recipe.
That's right. We promised you 2 recipes this time. Let's get started on making the
nachos.
Yes.
Of course, in this nacho recipe, we need Simply Appetizers chips.
Exactly. Not to mention the fact that they're absolutely delicious. They also have non-GMO products in it, and it's gluten-free. So, if you have a gluten allergy, these chips are for you.
First, we need to put these on the plate.
Yes, put them on a nice big plate, because with nachos, bigger is better, right?
Everything.
And then I have our package of the salsa chicken that we cooked up. Whoa, chips are flying everywhere. All right. And what I'm gonna do with this salsa chicken is just take it out of the aluminum foil that we cooked it in. Just be very careful because there's a lot of yummy juices in there. We don't need those yummy juices though for our chips because we don't want them to get soggy. Yeah, no, soggy chips are not good. And then what I'm just gonna do is just cut this all up, just like this. All right, so we got our salsa chicken all cut up, and now I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top. Do you wanna help me, Maria? Just grab a little bit. Well,
you're right, it is a little warm.
A little warm, so be careful. And you could actually do both of the chicken salsas. Go ahead and we're gonna put everything on there. Perfect.
It's already starting to look like nachos.
It is starting to look like nachos. And then, what are you gonna do, Maria?
We saved the best cheese.
For last. Sprinkle the cheese all over top of it to make it nachos.
You can't have nachos without cheese.
No, you cannot. Now this looks like a plate of nachos, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think so too. We're gonna go ahead and pop this. You can either stick it in the microwave or stick it back in the oven if you haven't turned your oven off yet. And go ahead and just warm and melt that cheese all over.
Yum. Now all we have to do is try it.
I'm excited for this one again. I'm a sucker for nachos. A little bit of sour cream. That's why I love nachos. It's kind of everything into one thing. I'm using my fingers. Yeah. What I love too is Simply Appetizers tortilla chips stay nice and crisp even when they're warmed up to melt the cheese over top of it. So that's That's a bonus recipe for you guys. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yes, I did too. You got the chicken on there, and again, play around with it. Put absolutely whatever you want on it. There is no doubt that Marie and I are going to finish diving into this, and I'm pretty sure Chris is going to get in on this one too. But before we do, we want to let all of you guys, our friends, know to go to our website, amateurkitchen.tv, to find all of our recipes and videos, including this one, along with all of Simply Appetizers salsa and chip information that you can find. It is amazing. You have to try it. If you're not in the Chicago area, no worries. They'll ship it
to you.
To you, right, to you. So, anyways, that's it. And what else do we want everyone to do, Maria?
We want you guys to go to Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and all those other social medias out there, because we're on there, and we want you guys to click the like button or follow button so you guys can follow us every single day.
Perfect. And we also want to let you guys know we have our own Roku channel. Roku is a little box that has pretty much all movies, shows, and everything else you want on it, and music and games and stuff like that. So be sure to head there. It's free. It's our own channel, Amateur Kitchen. Just take a look. We are also on Windows 8 app, where you can have all of our recipes in the palm of your hand. The cool thing too is it has all the nutritional facts on all of our information. So that's it. We're gonna finish diving into this. Check out Simply Appetizers, they're the bomb. And we want to see all of you guys right back here again next time on
Amateur Kitchen.
See you later.
Bye.